It is Wednesday, and the early game is wrapping up. We continued character creation, so everyone's characters have really developed now. I'm gonna make people go around and give you a little snippet of their winning personalities. We're gonna start with Madison because that's the way this camera is gonna turn most easily. So she's gonna get put on the spot. Hello. Tell us about your character.
So my character is named Nicole. She's Fae-blooded. She works at the MTV music production studio. Our world, incidentally, is set in the 90s, so music videos are a large part of production. She's pretty banshee-based, vulnerable to sound of ska.
You know that sound of ska. Sounded like a rich dessert or something. I sound of ska.
I love it.
Bring me a bottle of your fun.
All right.
I am environmentally weak to the mall.
Yes, I love it.
But enough about me, you should hear about Darcy.
Yeah.
So Darcy is Fae-blooded, so she's kind of self-based. She is a gymnast and acrobat, teaches, kids classes on the weekends and whatever. But she moonlights as, for hire thief, kind of. And she has a motorcycle and pink hair. She can walk on walls. But she has to speak the truth.
All right.
Yeah.
A nameless pharmacist.
I like the idea that you're just called the pharmacist.
The pharmacist. Like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
The pharmacist. Who is illiterate.
That's why she has no name.
I couldn't read my own name. So
She had a name before. She wasn't always the pharmacist.
It was a legal name. Pharmacist, comma V.
I love it.
So yes, an illiterate pharmacist. My pharmacy is apparently completely in Python, the code, the computer language code. And the only reason I apparently can read anything /farm this she's illiterate in real life too. The only reason I passed the pharmacist exam was through my power of speak language. I had to do it in a different language than English.
All right. Raymond?
Alright, my character is Cag Pax. He is a satyr who is a PI. He is not very good with technology, or at least advanced technology, and always has to speak the truth.
All these truth-telling people up in here, it's gonna get dangerous. Especially in a game where somebody requested a lot of espionage.
Did I mention I have big mouth?
We only have to speak the truth if it's a direct question.
We can definitely dodge 4 people who tell the truth, 1 person that can't walk into buildings. Stay tuned. And a blind fortune teller. I also currently have no name.
The humans have no names.
Yeah. The 2 humans don't have names yet.
Fortune teller.
She's the grave-touched fortune teller, which is kind of a mouthful, so...
You can call her Gravy.
Ew. Disgusting.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. She's blind. She's got corset.
Okay. All right. And finally, we're gonna come over here to a named character because she's a Fae.
I'm Trish. I will be umpire. I am not strong.
How long have you been a vampire?
2.5 years.
Lovely.
I like the idea that people will just be like, wow, you're a vampire? Like, how long have you been around? Do you remember, like, this and that war? And I'll be like, no, I was born 33 years ago. Yeah. So I'm very charismatic. I own a hostel where I take in kids from the street, and I protect them.
We're wild. today.
My inventory is a camera, regular, not digital, soap, a flashlight, and a shovel.
Why do you have
You're
a flashlight? You're a vampire.
Hi, Pete, the best.
I forgot to buy a flashlight.
I'm into it. And that is the early game. Stay tuned. The late game has Mariah tonight, so she finished her character concept. And look at all of these beautiful people. Wow. Like, let's check in on Tobiathan's hair, which is top notch this evening.
Just stunning.
Yeah, looking real good. We talked through characters and some NPCs, discovered some parallels. Raise your hand if one of your NPC friends is a bartender. Raise your hand if one of your NPC friends is a reporter. And raise your hand if one of your NPC friends is a criminal. So it's nice to see that we've got some overlay here. And we also came up with some cool places to hang out. We have the studio, which we named what, Maya?
The Stoker Studio.
Yeah. And
That's cool.
yes, which is great. We have a werewolf bar called...
Full Moon Lounge.
Yeah. We have a fancy hotel called the Evermore that has a... Oh, sorry, Toby, you called it a what in it?
What?
So the fancy like nightclub inside the hotel is called...
Oh, the Ruby Martini.
But what
Right.
is it known for?
Oh, are we gonna go with that idea?
Yeah, I'm into it.
Okay. It's known for humans selling their blood to vampires, also known as blood sluts.
Yeah. I love it. And Logan has named his character. His golem is named...
Emmett Clay, Detective Emmett Clay.
And he's from precinct, I think you decided 14, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's lovely. And finally, Mariah's vampire sire is the head of the mob, and his name is...
Damien Lovecraft.
Mariah's leaned hard into the horror and vampire homage names. She also named her reporter. What did you name him?
Andrew Rice.
Ugh, so good.
And then Charles Swan for a photographer, and Ruth Cullen.
Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting people coming up. Maya has a go-girl named Jane Doe. And
Love it.
you don't know this yet, but I'm lit about Jane Doe. Because I have come up with a million reasons why Jane Doe goes by Jane Doe and none of them are good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was expecting her to be like the most boring, bumbling, clumsy person ever. But like naturally you would take a name like that and you turn it into something else.
I was gonna say she's gonna end up Perry the Platypusing you, where she's just a normal girl to you. But
You know what? Maybe Zelda earned it.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. And if you don't mind blowing a kiss, I'll see you tomorrow.